if I go on a walk for like an hour, and then I can come back by like 2:30, 3, and that's before. We have 2 new products to try. My sister gave these to me, so we're gonna try them. It's a precision liner in brown. Last thing, my sister also gave me this from Huda Beauty. It is a lip contour stain, I think. I'm gonna try this out. I've done that really badly. Anyways. Made a matcha. I thought this is a pretty good colour for a matcha. My plan now is, it's now 3 p.m. I'm actually going to cut my hair, I think. I recently dyed it, as you can tell. It's been red for the longest time and now it's black, which is kind of crazy. I'm thinking of literally cutting it to like literally here. So we're going to give that a go. So I think I'm going to just start that and actually put like a YouTube video on and see. I do like how my hair looks. I don't think it looks bad, but I just want to change like up things. Also, I did my nails like a bit ago. These are like the first nails that I've done where I've actually like experimented a little bit more. I've been trying to get into doing my nails. I'm not like in love with them, but I think they're kind of cute. Like they could be neater, but like I've had them for about 2 weeks on, and considering I've had them for 2 weeks, they actually look still quite decent, which makes me happy, because I used to do my nails and sometimes like the first few days a nail would pop off and then it would just ruin my whole vibe and then I would have to take them off. Currently I'm reading, trying to get back into reading because it's one of the hobbies that I really enjoy, and when I went to Japan I literally completely got out of sync with like everything that I liked doing. So I did not read like at all in Japan. I think I read like half a book over like three and a half weeks, which is like nothing, and I normally read a lot more than that. So I'm now reading The Hunger Games. I recently just finished Sunrise on the Reaping, and it made me inspired to actually start the Hunger Games like trilogy, because I've actually never read the books. I know. I've obviously watched the films and I've read both of the prequels. I read Sunrise on the Reaping and Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. But I never actually read the original trilogy, which is really bad. So I thought I would start it, and I'm like 90 pages into the book. I started it like 2 days ago. Right, we're gonna start this and start yapping.
Means name, and how to pronounce it is so satchel-esque bag.
Okay. I'm gonna look crazy.
So, yeah,
I'm ready to
for
look
a lot of my flowers and
ready
stuff,
to look
I try to
crazy.
use a reference because I like to get the shape right, but then I add in
Hey yo! This is how the hair's looking. I'm actually liking it. I'm liking it quite a bit. I do kind of feel a bit like Alice from
This is so Twilight. Bella, where you been, Loca?
Twilight.
Edward.
But that's okay. Let me know if you like the new hair. Spray it. Hello. I'm actually gonna just chill for the rest of the evening. I think I'm gonna read my book because, like I said, I am starting Hunger Games and I want to try and read a bit more because I haven't read it in a bit. But I feel like I like the hair. It's definitely, I think this might be like the shortest I've done my hair ever, especially with the layers. It looks a lot shorter than it actually probably is. I'm actually making it a mission to myself to actually stick with this YouTube channel because I really enjoy making videos. I look back at my old videos and I'm like, actually, I'm so glad that I made these videos to look back on, to see what my life was like, to see how far I've come or to see how much has changed and stuff. I was watching through actually some of my old videos this evening because I wanted to see how my editing style was and like how my life was and stuff. I mean, it wasn't that long ago. It was only like 7 months ago. I kind of do regret that I didn't vlog when I went traveling because I feel like that would have been something good to have, but If you do want to see any content of my Japan trips, go and follow me on my TikTok, and I posted a few videos in relation to what I did and stuff. And if you want any other like tips, I guess, for solo traveling in Japan, then let me know, because I can probably make a video about it, or I can just answer some questions. I'm gonna read my book now. So I just got ready. My hair is still wet because I just had a shower. This is what the hair's looking like today. I'm just debating what I'm gonna do today, because the problem with being like unemployed is I have no plans, like concrete plans. I have to make plans every single day of what I'm gonna do, and like try and force myself out of the house and stuff like that. And I live in quite like a rural area, so it's kind of hard to like get out of the house and do things. So I actually got ready today because even though if I don't know if I'm going out or not, I just wanted to like make myself feel nice. So this is the outfit. We've got these pattern tights, this little jumper dress type thing, and then I'm wearing this underneath because it's got like holes on the back of it. It's really hard to like motivate yourself, I think, each day. Like I get up and I always put on makeup just because it just makes me feel like I have a bit of a routine, and like those things that I do in the morning, I try to take my time with them, because obviously I have all the time in the world right now. And then I'm obviously trying to get back into reading as well. I did read a little bit last night. I think I read about 40 pages, so I might read a bit more today. The main things I'm doing right now is I'm literally applying for jobs, and I'm also currently trying to get back into writing. I did a little bit recently, but it's not that much, and I want to actually like properly dedicate myself into writing my novel, because I've just put too many obstacles in the way with writing and not got it done. Honestly, it's just a really depressing month, I think. I think January is honestly one of the hardest months of the year, because Christmas has just ended, so you have all of the like built up excitement from Christmas, and then being unemployed as well is also not great. We're gonna keep searching for some jobs. I have found a few that I need to apply for, but I need to actually fill out applications and stuff. I've spent the last hour taking photos of my old clothes and putting them on Vinted, because I sorted out a bunch of clothes ages ago and I've been meaning to put them on Vinted, but I just haven't got around to it. So I thought I would do that now and also sort out my Vinted account, because there's a lot of things on there that haven't sold, and I probably just need to take them to Cherish because I don't think they will sell. I'm not joking, I'm so cold. Literally. And there we go. All packaged up. I literally just need to print off the packing slip to put on it. I'm currently in the process of getting back into crocheting. I'm also watching a YouTube video. I'm making a hat, but I haven't crocheted in ages. So it's a little bit I find that when I like crochet clothes or like things like that, I find it really, oh my god, I find it really hard to make the right like sizing. Like this, when I first making it, was a lot bigger, but now it's like, so whether it will fit my head, I don't know. I want to make this type of like crochet hat. I've made these hats before, but every single time I make them, I either make them too big or too small for my head. And I measure it every single time, and for whatever reason, it just doesn't turn out how I want it to turn out. It's so annoying.
Like the trees and the bushes, and then the snow is the whole background. Okay.
It is now dark outside. I've been crocheting for like an hour and a half, maybe. This is what it's looking like. I don't hate it. I've tried to make it like a bit like uneven with like the stripes. Like some are really thick and some are like thin. Like I've done that on purpose. The only bit that looks kind of dodgy is just the start bit here, because I kind of messed up a little bit. But this will probably just be for me, so it doesn't really matter how this looks. But obviously I'm gonna carry on with this, and then I basically want to do it and then add black, and then I want to add the stars. But I think maybe for the stars I'm going to use like yarn that I have. It's like fluffy. I think this in general would be a really cool like beanie. This is something that I made back in, I don't know when I made it, but it's basically a little frog. Now I probably wouldn't make the clothes because, or maybe I would, but I need to perfect it because I didn't make this like the best. Like I think this could have been made better. But this is the frog and I'm obsessed with this frog. I feel like this is like one of the best things that I've done. And also the yarn that I used, I like really like, it's like fluffy. So I really want to do that and maybe try and make some more clothes because I made these little dungarees, but this is like without a pattern. I just made it randomly because I just was like playing around. So I feel like I need to experiment a little bit to maybe see if I can make something better. Would love to sell these. I think they're really cute. There are just several things I need to get back into. Like I was learning Japanese for the longest time and I got into a rhythm of it when I came back from Japan. And then I've not actually picked up a language learning book in such a long time. And my parents gifted me a bunch of Japanese learning books for Christmas. So I really need to get stuck back into it so that way I can actually, yes. And obviously the job search is going to keep going. I'm going to look again tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm actually going to go to the shops because I need to go pick up a few things. Like I want to get a notebook and a candle, and I also just want to do a bit of studying. I say studying, I mean like applying for jobs and also maybe some writing, but I guess we'll see. Yes, that's the update.